latest generation. And your daddy was part of it.
Yes.
He died in 1995.
Today we're here to honor D-Day veteran William Legas by presenting medals to his family members who are still here. He unfortunately passed away some time ago, but as I understand it, never talked much about his service. The family, when I asked Ambler about it, she said the family didn't have a whole lot of information.
William Legas was in the 116th Regiment, Company G, and if you know anything about the 116th Regiment, it has a proud Virginia history going back to the colonial times, and in World War II, were made part of the 29th Division, and so many Virginians were part of this, found themselves some of the first men to land in France on D-Day. Company G landed around Dog Red sector of Omaha Beach, and you don't have to read much about D-Day to realize what it was like there. It was just simply get across the beach or you will die on the beach. And so William Legas did make it across the beach, but was wounded later in the fight in France. And I should mention, he was also promoted just after D-Day, June 20th. He was promoted to Staff Sergeant because there was quite a few by then non-commissioned officers who had been wounded or even killed. And so they were moving up experienced soldiers into these important positions. But then on July 14th, during the battle for Saint-Lô, that was also crucial in securing Normandy for the coming fight. He was wounded and sent to the hospital. On the 18th, he was dropped from the muster rolls of the 116th because he was in the hospital and no longer able to fight. It was not until December that he recovered sufficiently to rejoin his unit. But then, as they continued to fight through France and into Germany, he was wounded again on February 27th. And that would make 2 Purple Hearts that he earned in addition to the other decorations that will be presented today. And so he is part of a long tradition of Virginians who stepped up to do their duty, defend their nation, secure the freedom, stand in the gap for even other nations like France, and for that we should all be very proud.
His hard work. I appreciate D-Day. It's part of why we're so proud to have this memorial here, and I appreciate the family saying that they wanted to have the medals presented. 116th, as I told my kids, they've gotten older, but when they were younger, I took them over to the VA one day because I had, as part of my official duties, had run across a D-Day vet who was at the Salem VA, and I made them watch. They were like 10, 11, 9, 10. I made them watch the opening scenes of Saving Private Ryan. That is the experience of the 116th, and what your friend and ancestor went through on that day, which might explain why he didn't talk about it a lot, because about 20 seconds into it, my kid said, "Daddy, turn it off, can't watch anymore." And that's what these men did in order to break open Fortress Europe and to win freedom and the opportunity for freedom for all of Europe and for the world. So we're very grateful for the sacrifices they made and for Mr. Legas' part in that, obviously wounded twice. Good Conduct Medal. That beautiful medal. American Defense Service Medal. We have the European, African, Middle East Campaign Medal. The two that recognizes that he got 2 of them. That's always good.